everyone, my name is Fauzan Wangsamihardja. The differences between tour operators and travel agents. Federation of Tour Operators or FTO and Fleming mentioned that sometimes there is a confusion over the difference in function of tour operators and travel agents. The travel agent and tour operators are normally two separate service providers handling different parts of journey. Not always exclusive, but the difference does lies in the service they provide. The differences are described as follows. In simplest way, it can be said that a tour operators make the package holidays up and the travel agent sells them on. In more detailed explanation, tour operators are the organizer and providers of package holidays. They make contract with hoteliers, airlines, and ground transport companies, then print out the brochures advertising the holiday that they have assembled. Travel agents give advice and administer the bookings for a number of tour operators. The difference between agent and tour operator can also be seen in the way they are being paid. The agents are given commission for their services. For the normal things like air tickets, etc., the bill of agent is often very small as compared to tour operators. Tour operators provide much more detailed service which require from every little thing during the visit. They are responsible for operating and providing your vacation through your contracting, booking, and packaging together of the various components of your touch such as hotel, transportation, meals, guides, operational tours, and sometimes flight. Both tour operators and travel agents are at different ends in case of any liability, as the travel agents don't have huge stakes to the whole journey, being just go-between, so they are taking commission for their service. In case of the dissatisfaction of a problem they might have, or they might not be facing huge lawsuits as they are. With the increase of internet use in everyone's life independently, most of tour operators these days do deal directly with clients and sell their own packages, therefore removing the middleman. However, many people still prefer to use their local or family travel agent they have relied for years.
Hi, I'm Delvechio Ryandhana, and now I would like to tell you about the tour operator. Defining the tour operator is a far from easy process because their role, activities, and form have changed dramatically from the early days when Thomas Cook first organized a package trip by rail in the 1840s. One useful approach is to identify what a tour operator does as a means of establishing their characteristic and form. In simple terms, a tour operator will organize package together different elements of the tourism experience and offer them for sale to the public either through the medium of a brochure, leaflet, or advertising, or using ICT. If a tour operator is to offer a package, also known as an inclusive tour, it will normally have to include at least two elements. They are offered for sale at the inclusive sale price and will involve a stay of more than 24 hours in overnight accommodation. These elements normally include transportation, accommodation, and other tourist service. And did you know what is the element of an inclusive tour? The element of an inclusive tour is basic element. There are aircraft seats, accommodation at destination, return transfer from airport to accommodation, service of a tour operator representative, and insurance. And second, optional add-ins, there are car hire and excursion. And the last, alternative form. There are multi-destination packages that visit more than one destination or country, and optional extension to the package to extend the itinerary. The type and range of packages sold by the tourism industry can normally be divided into two types: those using the traditional charter flight and those using scheduled flight, where it is uneconomic for the tour operator to purchase charter flight. The type of package are often segmented according to: first, mode of travel, such as a ferry or coach holiday. It may also be based on twin transport packages such as fly drive, which are very popular with inbound tourists in the USA. Second, mode of accommodation, where hotel chains become tour operator by packaging their surplus capacity to over weekend or short breaks in business-oriented hotel, selling rail or air transport and visit to attraction as an inclusive package. And third, whether there are international or domestic package. Fourth, length of holiday. Fifth, distance, where the market is divided into short haul and long haul.
Hello, I'm Dinar Fitri Rahardian, and now we will talk about economics of tour operation. It's about managing for profit. Did you know what the ability from tour operators? Tour operators have the ability to purchase service and elements of the tourism experience from other principals or suppliers at significant discount by buying in bulk. They fulfill a major role in the tourism sector as they allow the different tourism sector to sell their capacity in advance, often a long time in advance, as a contract are drawn up a year prior to tourists using accommodation or service. This obviates the need for smaller, specialist business to market and distribute their product to a wide range of potential retailers, hoping that customers will choose their product or service over and above others. The bulk purchase agreement in large resorts mean that in the summer season, the complete capacity of hotels, self-catering, and other forms.
Hello, my name is Wulanda Ammara Nuradiana. So now I'm going to talk about tour operating business performance. Tour operating business performance is determined by the skill of the company in buying its product component at a competitive price and reselling at a price that is lower than that, so customer could assemble the same products. So, how to achieve cost reduction? Let me tell you something. Tour operator may keep their prices low by: first, negotiating low price from supplier; second, reducing profit margins; third, cutting their cost structures. Those tour operators that have become integrated tourism companies and operate aircraft can reduce the prices of air travel through happy usage of an aircraft. To achieve cost reduction, charter flight must have high load factor to break even. Any unsold seat therefore may be unloaded onto the market at a cost or less to fill the aircraft, either as seat-only sales, cheap holidays, or for purchase through consolidator. Consolidator purchase surplus capacity and have the responsibility for marketing and selling such seats. For the airline or tour operator, additional passenger may yield extra revenue from onboard duty-free sale or through purchasing the company holidays package, even if a loss is made on the flight. I have compared flight price with the same day, time, and airline from ticket.com and the official website of Lion Air. As you can see here, the price difference given between the tour operator and the airline is quite interesting. When ticket.com gives a price of 558,000 rupiah, while Lion Air is 758,000 rupiah. As a customer, which price will you choose?
Marketing and planning the holiday. The pre-holiday brochure has been the tour operator's most powerful marketing tool. Since the intangible nature of tourism makes it imperative that the potential customer can read about what they may want to. This has been accompanied by online brochure, websites, and virtual tours of destination. This has to be viewed in the wider context of planning, organizing, and implementing a tour program.
And now I would like to tell you about the travel agent. Argue that distributing tourism product is intended to entice customers to purchase an offering linking the supply with demand. In technical terms, the distribution is a system that links various tourism organizations together with the objective of describing, explaining, and confirming the travel arrangement to the customer. Explaining the tourism offering to the customer requires retailers to recognize, identify, and incorporate the following elements of tourism. First, tourism is intangible, meaning it is a speculative investment and inexpensive. Second, purchase where the product is usually conveyed to the customer via a brochure. Third, tourism is perishable and so can only be sold for the period it is available. And this highlights the importance of last-minute booking to sell surplus capacity. Fourth, tourism is dynamic, meaning that it is forever is a state of flux, a product whose price can rise and fall. Fifth, tourism is heterogeneous, meaning it is not a standardized product that is produced and delivered in a homogeneous manner. It varies and interaction can enhance or adversely affect it, since it is dependent upon people and many unknown factors. And last, tourism is inseparable, meaning that in the consumer mind, it is purchased and consumer as an overall experience and so communicating what is being offered, its value and scope is important.
And now we will talk about the organization of travel agents. Whilst the business in this sector can be broadly split into the independent travel agency and the multiples who are owned and operated by tour operators and other tourism concerns.
Now let's talk about travel agents and information and communication technologies. The internet has dramatically changed the way in which customers plan and buy their holidays. It is also affected how tourism providers design, shape, promote and sell their products and services. Travel information, search and booking has been one of the top 5 most popular online tasks. ICT or Information Communication Technologies pros define ICT as an umbrella term that includes any communication device or application like radio, television, cellular phone, computer and network hardware and software, satellite system and so on, as well as the various service and applications associated with them.